Okay, hopefully I can keep this stuff in frame. Yeah, I got the camera on the tripod, the mini pod. So what we're going to do is since we don't have any room under chassis for the ecaps to be added in, we extracted the multi-section can off the chassis, cut it open and ripped its guts out, and what we're going to do is we're going to put these radio caps in to the thing in this configuration. If you can see that, all right. We're gonna stack them up, rack them up, stack them up. Well, believe me, I had it better. A better go at this off camera, like that. It's gonna go on there like that. Hopefully you can see that. All the negatives are going to be on this end, and all the positives are going to be on the other end. And then we're going to extend all down through here. I'm going to drill holes in this to get the wires through, and we're going to tie it back to the original thingy, but we're going to tie to the ring after we get it mounted back in, and we can take the extended B- lead and put it to one of the twist locks. So somebody or something has pulled the third twist lock off of there, so we may go in and put some JB weld in there and get it to lock on pretty good. There shouldn't be any more strain on it once it's fastened down, but we'll do it just as an added measure, just so in case somebody bumps it replacing a tube later, it doesn't give loose. So that's what we're going to do with this, and we're going to stick a 10 at 400, a 15 at 250, and a 33 at 450 in there. So stay tuned, we'll have more coming. Okay, there we are. Just slide that in there. Get it all snuggled in. And of course we want to orient it back over here, because that's where I indexed it before pulling it apart. I indexed it on the triangle in order to go for this ring. See the notch in that ring right there? Notch right there. Well, this triangle is right here, so I want that to point right at that chingus right there. Get that stuck down there, and then put this ring on the same location, and we are going to clamp it down, and then we are going to finish it off, and then we will get this affixed back into the chassis on its mounting ring, and then we'll bond the B- to the framework. So that is it in a nutshell, pretty much. So Stand by for more. Okay. Back in the dungeon. It's 5:45 in the evening on Thursday, the 7th. Look at your calendar. In the previous segments, I mentioned something about this baling wire going around this thing. It didn't seem to be doing much of anything, but I was wrong. This chongy thingy right here, this not only ties to the loop on the antenna winding, it goes down this backbone right here, this ridge line, and all these baling wires, I'm assuming, are attached to it. At least I see that one's attached, but this one is not. All the rest of them, I think, are attached. Now, I'm assuming that they have to be complete loops. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to rewind this. But I think I'm going to put a new jacket on around this loop antenna. Let me get this thing opened up and stripped off of here. Yeah, I broke the thing trying to pull it loose from there. I didn't get that rivet out. I'm going to have to get rid of that one. But yeah, I broke it right there on the end of where the mount angle is. But I stuck it back on there with some super glue and then went over that both sides with some JB. So let me open this up and we'll be right back. Okay, there she is. Pretty much just like the Silvertone antennas that are in some of the models, like, well, I can't remember right offhand which one it was, but I've done one recently, well, in the recent past, that had one of these loops in here. Now, whether it has the same loop configuration, I don't think it does. This looks like it has more loops to it. But I have a diagram of this one, of how many loops there are, which direction they go, and how they're wound, clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on which side you're viewing it on. I don't remember offhand what I did with it, but anyway, we're going to pull it loose from the backing, or the envelope, and get this here separated, and get this backbone broke loose all down this backbone right here, and get rid of everything else. And then I'll have to see what I have in order to do this. This is I might have to get me some 24 pound, if I can get 24 pound, either construction paper in a tabloid 11 by 17 format. Darn skeeters are getting bold. I guess their food supply is running short too. So, or get 24 pound bond in tabloid format, and glue it up, laminate it with these wires put in, and then I can wrap it from the front side around to the back side so that the ends meet right here, and I can solder all of those back to this backbone. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 bands. And I think that's how many bands there are here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do with this. And then we're going to clean this up and get it lubed and tightened up, because I noticed some of these are a little wonky in here, so I got to get those corrected up. I got the tuner already cleaned up. Hopefully you can see that all right. Yeah, I got it cleaned up and lubed. What else? Oh, I just shot the dial backing panel with some finish. What else did I do? Oh, I cleaned up the chassis, and I got, well, matter of fact, let's go take a look at that right now. Okay, let's see. Here is my ecap, all finished up and ready to go. I gotta let that cure up. I just shot it an hour ago. Here is the panel plate for the dial. And what else did I do? Oh, here's the reproduced back panel for that antenna. And here is the chassis. That is chrome. Well, it's chrome paint. So we got that sprayed up. We're going to let that cure up, and then we're going to protect these and go for the chassis. What else did I do? Oh yeah, let's see. Oh, the transformer. Yeah, I went all the way on that. Let me put some light on it. We got our usual finish on this. Oil rubbed bronze metallic in a semi-gloss. Well, it's a semi-gloss poly on it. Oh, and somebody mentioned, too bad there wasn't no knobs, buttons with it. Well, yeah, this is the missing button that I thought wasn't there ever anymore. Oh, whatever. Looks like it has a occupant. Well, had an occupant in it, but it won't later. So, and the knobs are all there. I have all the other buttons inside on my desk because those I reproduced, made molds for those. And up here somewhere, yeah, hey there, I made some. So I was holding these back so that I could use them on this radio, because I thought this one here was history. But when I pull the chassis out of the cabinet, this thing was rolling around in there. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. And I don't know how the hell it got underneath the chassis, but it did. So I have all the buttons originals, so that's a big plus. So let me get started on this and try to get something done for the rest of the day, and stay tuned for the next segment. Thanks for watching.